ancestors still in our DNA. They were here and got misused. They were here and understood better, so they came back to eradicate an age-old enemy called Dracons. But when they got here, because of misapplication of information and feeding of the mother, of the father, and not understanding how to nurture a grand soul, and getting a planet that began to fight them because the people that gave birth were not controlling the area where they gave birth, so they were subject to the things that these people who dominated them gave. And so they got here ready to fight one thing, and they put them into wars. They put them into the Korean War. They put them into the Gulf War. They put them into any wars. They were here to fight the Dracons as enemies. We made them fight, or they made each other fight each other. They fought the races that they have, that they know about, the 5 different races that are here. They fought each other. And instead of them going out to fight what they came here for, they used them up. They messed up their bodies, they messed up their minds, because war is hell. And when you fight on that, you're never sane again, because it's impossible to be barbaric and then stay sane and be an advanced being. So they used them up then. Now, the feds, that's gone by. They're the ones, and I know a lot of people are not going to like you, they're the ones that started with the rap. They're the ones cursing the air and fighting bad, but they weren't fighting anything but the air and saying curse words, which only spoiled the planetary vibration and let them vent instead of concentrating on what they said they came here for. Well, that's gone now. Starting in about 1989, 87 to 89, crystals were being born. And these are the babies now that come in here, they're born psychic. In the womb they communicate. They are born with eyes wide open and spine erect. They can walk, usually at the end of about 30, 35 days. They are advanced. This is the one that you see these movies, heroes. These are advanced souls that can begin to bring in wonderful power. And they can bring in that wonderful power because they can bring it in from the sun. Most of them have melanin. Most of them have pineal glands, and to the grade of melanin is the kind of power you can take from the sun. So they're here now to get it on. They're going to use mind power. They're going to develop technology that's going to be almost misunderstandable. They can begin to work with machines almost as soon as they're born. That's literally almost, because they already have prior knowledge. They have a total recall. They're here to do what they're here to do. And they're here to fight Dracons. They're here to work on a different dimension. They're here to use the technology of those dimensions. But the best technology is mind power. They'll be able to do things with their minds that we don't even dream of. And when augmented a little bit with machines, they can do stupendous things. That's what our mortal enemy, the Dracons, have been doing, because the Dracons were 4th dimensional here on this planet to mess with us who are 3rd dimensional. But they can't go into 5th dimensional, and we can. So that's pretty much the scenario, the way out of the scenes, by my understanding, taking all the facts in and not leaving some things out because it makes me get kind of squirmish. That's what I think is happening now.
Black Africa. Birth, the philosophical